Clubhouse. This the intro. Let's go. Clubhouse. Woo. We need the people in the back of the like the fiends got me tapped, I'm hitting plays. Throw me the ball, I run it back, count the numbers. Bitch, I running up the board, all these trophies in the room like I'm giving out awards. I'm a beast. Yeah, I'm a dog. Before I learned to walk, I had to learn how to crawl. They can't handle the time, so they working with the law. They hate to see me up, but they love to see me fall. I ain't going nowhere, nigga. Clubhouse. I'm humble. I'm trying to rumble in the jungle. When they are up in this bitch, all the talking turn to mumbles. Went to school to learn about how to be the case. You niggas pussy. It's written all over your face. If it ain't facts, then I ain't speaking it. I lowered the bars, niggas still ain't reaching it. Break a heart, now she out here preaching. But fucking with a dog, come with fleas and leeches. Look it out. Clubhouse. In the club. We brought that bitch to the house and it's only members only, so we kicking niggas out. Whole party VIP, all bitches on the couch. They were sleeping on the movement, now they caught up in the drought. Lights out, like you ain't paying shit. You made your bed, it ain't my fault, you gotta lay in it. Police kill my cousin, catch that bug and then we spraying shit. R.P. the Canaan in his name, you better not play him.
That's my favorite verse out of this whole song.
I like this. Clubhouse, going hard. Like a big bag of that crack and I get money. Yeah, I'm running up these stacks and I got flavors. And bitches soaking this, they dripping in this sauce every day, so they notice it. My hate is salty, whole lot of sodium. They get jealous every time I'm sitting up at the podium. They was down and trying to tell them pussies, now I'm showing them. Seen a couple ups up in the crowd and started boring them. You know what's the vibe. Clubhouse. It's fun. I'm a media man now, you know, like, this the intro though, like, what's up, Denzel? What's up, Sunshine?
Hey.
What's up, Twan? What's up, Post White? What's up, Ron B? What's up, G?
We're gonna make that alteration.
What y'all doing?
I'm gonna call the engineer, don't worry about it.
We taking shit over, man. Make sure you get with me.
Come all the way down on the mission.
Clubhouse.
Hey, yo. You know what the vibes is. It's the Clubhouse Live, the loudest podcast on the planet. And where we do shit and we don't plan it. And as you can see, we definitely ain't in our motherfucking house. We are down here in zone motherfucking 1. Excuse my language. But we down here in zone 1 right now. We thought we gonna bring it down to you from downtown Dayton, where yesterday it went down. They tried to shut downtown down. We opened it up. You know how we do. We make our own rules. We got the fam in the building. The hottest host, AR, Denzel, Sunshine. Dayton's best DJ. The hottest DJ. DJ Fat B. We got fam in the building. You know we keep money making cash money. You know what I'm saying? You know he stay in the building. That's family. You know we got Tommy Jones back there on the motherfucking engineering. Check him out, everybody. Dreadhead. But today we decided to come downtown. We kind of switched up the whole topic of the show. I think what we was going to try to talk about. We're going to talk about riots, protesting. If you want to be about it, if you're not, I mean, you know what I'm saying? All opinions is going to be valued, and we're going to have a conversation that is conducive, because I think we can learn from this conversation that everybody don't have to be on the exact same page to make statements.
We don't got to be on the same page to be on the same side. You feel me?
Yeah.
People got different ideas about everything. So, like you said, we're going to be respectful of everybody that wants to do something. You feel me? The only thing that I can't respect is somebody that ain't going to do nothing. Somebody that would complain about a situation, or, you feel me, see that the situation is bad or could get worse and stand by and does nothing. You feel me? Anybody that wants to do something, you feel me, I welcome that, because at least that's an effort in the right direction. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm really feeling bad for my black men. It is really open season on Black Lives. And it's sad because in this day and age, because of number 45 not doing what he should as a president, he's actually letting things go. And we have come down to this, to where this man was killed supposedly over a fake $20 bill. His knee was on his neck for 9 minutes. And the scary part
8 minutes,
is
46 seconds exact.
that everybody doesn't know, and you should know, those two men knew each other and they worked with each other.
We just found that out. Don't give them all them details. We got to pull that up. They just brought that up. That was deep when you just said. I almost forgot about they
worked together.
The lady that brought it to the light, though, they fact checked her. It is true that they worked together, but not for that span of time. She said 10 years they did work at the same place.
Yeah, Mike.
But they it wasn't for the span of 10 years. It was like 5. So just because the lady got some details wrong, that don't mean that you can discredit the whole story. They did work together, though. Because I seen some people, once that story hit, they immediately tried to discredit because she had the timeline wrong.
Yeah, and you got to watch out for how media, when they do get a hold of information like that, they definitely gonna try to tear it apart anyway to make it not be.
They said the audio was real low. With
the audio low.
Yeah, I listen.
Right, because we way back there.
I listen, y'all. I hear y'all.
Can you bring it up? Just bring them home. Bring them in. Bring them in.
Hey, black people.
Yeah, just bring them in. There you go. There you go.
We got a good view.
Yeah, better. Can they hear us? Can y'all hear us?
Give
us a thumbs up if y'all can hear us. Don't yell at that mic. I got these headphones on. I'm the only one that hear that.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Tell them. They saying they can hear? Can they
okay.
Hear? All right, cool. All right, good shit. But basically, like on the internet, what irritates me is what I see on the internet, and I just had to have a conversation with a friend, you know what I'm saying? We don't put names or nothing. But like I said, the way I see us act amongst each other, let a motherfucker look at us wrong, let a person just think they heard somebody said something about them. It'd be the simplest shit if we go to the 10. But we questioning why we should be down here tearing up property or fighting people who they say ain't killing us every day. We kill each other. They keep intertwining that damn talking point that they done been taught. And that's irritating me because you can have your opinion. If you don't want to protest, you don't want to riot, you don't have to. No one can make you. But you should not be on the internet trying to tell people how they should feel and how they should be reacting. Because every time somebody smacked you, you punched them. You never just smack them back. So quit telling people how they should react and respond. If you don't want to be a part of it, just don't be a part of it. But it's not conducive if they able to pick us apart in everything we do and put us against each other. Exactly. That picture that Mike put up, that shit is powerful, but at the same time, it's non-conducive while he was arguing in front of them people. They got the picture, but the crowd heard the conversation. So the white people that was on the other end of that was like, look at them. Just keep stirring up the drama. They gonna fight each other. But it was enough of us out there that knew that why the heated situation got heated, that we was able to bring it back to life, and you can get a positive post out of that shit.
But like what you were saying about what black people do to each other, I think that is a byproduct of, you feel me, the value system imposed upon us. You feel me? We can get up in another nigga's face or beat another nigga's ass or shoot somebody, you feel me, amongst us, because at the end of the day, we know don't nobody outside his immediate family really give a fuck.
Exactly.
They ain't gonna ride for him, you feel me?
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, a nigga's gonna get that off to a certain extent. More so.
What'd you say? Yeah, just talk loud. You good on the mic.
Well, shit, man. What I was saying was,
yeah, you good on talking loud.
Black people will come at black people because they know that at the end of the day, the consequences is gonna be slim and short compared to if it was somebody else. You
exactly.
At the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna ride. If you ride on homeboy, you feel me, only his immediate people or whoever is gonna be upset with you. You feel me?
And if you get caught riding on homeboy, your ass going to jail
where they want
for life with no parole.
Where they want you at anyway. You feel me?
So the question is, why are people mad that we protesting that these cops ain't getting the same sentences? People act like people protesting for nothing. These boys ain't getting the same consequences that you as a regular citizen is getting for committing the same crime. No matter if you meant to kill somebody, no matter if you accidentally killed somebody, they stick you to the fullest extent of the law. So there is no reason why we should be questioning why we protesting. And yes, I didn't protest. I was ready to fucking riot. Because at the end of the fucking day, I don't want to just keep standing there calling out niggas' names. I'm done with that.
Right.
No, I don't want to tear up a building. That don't mean riot. Don't mean you have to tear up a building. Riot mean you put your life on the line, and no matter how it ends, you willing to be the warrior for your people. Everybody ain't a warrior, so I never try to force everybody to be a warrior. Right. But if I feel like I see you act a certain way to your people, and you shy down to do something through somebody else's situation,
don't be a perpetrator.
Yeah,
but you gotta
don't be a fucking perpetrator.
Something.
No matter who you are, what kind of role that you want to play in this, if you got one, don't be a perpetrator. Don't try to be somebody else when you somebody else. You feel me? Right. Yep. You can be a voice without being a warrior, like Cuz said. Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just don't try to play a role outside of your role, you feel me? Because then you really are holding up progress, you feel me? Exactly. We need you to play to the, you feel me, to your strengths. We need you to play where
Appreciate you.
All right.
Appreciate DJ Fat B. Appreciate Tommy Jones for deciding to fucking cut the fucking mic. Wow.
Hey, we got some on the live.
But back to what I was saying. It's not a problem with standing up for something that you believe in and all that. Do not burn down your community. Do not do that. That's the bad thing about it. Then where we gonna go? Then you're gonna go right back out here to these suburbs and spending your money out there. We need it within our community.
But wait.
Sunshine,
I'm gonna have to. I'm
gonna
let you get her. I'm gonna let you get her.
Sunshine, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
I don't have a problem with that.
Let me tell you. Where my folks stay at, ain't no motherfucking hospital.
Yep.
Ain't no grocery store.
Yep.
Right.
Goddamn, all the elementary schools
it's gone
closing
before
down.
the
You feel
riot.
me? All the little storefronts and shit. Them motherfuckers ain't even got money to pay their motherfucking taxes or whatever, property taxes or whatever the fuck to keep their business. You feel me? So it's more motherfucking boards on doors and windows than motherfucking residents. You feel me? Yeah. So when they talking about your community, don't none of us live down here, dog. Exactly. Real talk. We all had to drive down here. Yep. You feel me? Ain't nobody walk outside their door and nigga, we downtown.
Nigga,
nah, nigga.
Let me add this.
We still don't need to share it.
But listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Why not? This ain't our community.
This ain't our shit.
That ain't our shit. We don't own that shit.
I understand.
If we like that, I just watched the post that Cuz posted where dude said, if we owned our community, then white racist cops wouldn't be able to just come up in there and kill us without repercussions.
Exactly.
I saw that.
These is not our communities. But the thing is, I understand where people saying if we still going to have to live in these areas, let's not destroy the little shit that's left.
Not the small businesses.
Don't tear that up. But when you talking about downtown Dayton, I love my city. But at the same time, when nobody was coming down here, we was the black people that was stuck in downtown Dayton with nothing and still making the bus routes, make money and shit when they wouldn't even come down here. But just because they done migrated and came and gentrified the area, now they out here walking poodles and motherfucking shit and running in packs and shit.
Now they want to take care of this motherfucker.
Now they want to take care of it.
They want to box all the niggas out.
Now you want to block the truck out and say, we don't want y'all down here.
Because even if you haven't been downtown at all today, the police are out everywhere. When I say we were setting up for our podcast, 12 of them rode up on their bikes with their riot gear on. The sergeant did introduce himself to us, but at the same time, y'all rode up on us. We got scared. I am not gonna lie. Me and my DJ were scared.
I got scared when the park rangers rolled up.
Shit. So I was, because I didn't know what the hell was going on.
There was just a lot of them in abundance.
But they are down
but
here.
You gotta
they
look,
are not playing.
But can I add
they
this?
Got snipers
I wasn't
down
even here, y'all.
I
wasn't even here. This man sitting at a table by himself. You see him setting up. You scared he calls and about to make a call and have a protest or something. You ain't and checking on him. Said. You over here trying to talk about you make sure he all right. No, you seen him setting up. You want to see what the fuck you setting up and what we gonna have to come do. He let you know that was gang tactics the way they approached it.
If you guys were gonna have a protest, we were just here to protect you. But the way y'all rolled up on us, I didn't feel protected.
Exactly.
No, thank you, sir.
No,
we'll protect ourselves. Thanks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta understand, man, that we gotta stop accepting sheep's and wolf's clothing. We gotta quit accepting excuses. We gotta quit deflecting. This is my opinion. Because, you know what I'm saying, me and Cuz even had to have a discussion earlier because just because he feel a certain way and I might feel a certain way don't make either one of us wrong. Right. It just means we got to have a conversation on how we can work together with our different aspects of what we want to do.
Try to make it work.
But see, what y'all on the internet is doing is staying y'all bitch asses home and commenting about every goddamn thing. Y'all saw all you doing.
And that's it. You feel me?
But your ass was in the goddamn arena last night paying $100. But your ass wasn't nowhere doing nothing for no purpose. So don't tell me about purpose. When they shoot up the club every weekend, but y'all go back every weekend. So yeah, when we bring up black on black crimes and shit, that's when we had them conversations. When we talking about other people, let's not keep bringing up our shit. I'm sorry, Sunshine, because this is pissing me off. That's just like when you're in a relationship, when you arguing with your spouse, you get pissed when they bring up shit that ain't got nothing to do with the fuck y'all talking about right then. So look at that like in life. Right. If you bringing up old shit and I'm trying to check you about something that you done did to me or made me feel like right now, you're going to be even madder. Every time we come out here, they use that talking point. But what about y'all neighborhoods? Yeah, and let me remind y'all motherfuckers about all the organizations that I, as a youth, was in. All the marches against the violence down Gettysburg, Salem, 3rd, from the 90s up to about 2012. Until you niggas changed up and said, we tired of fighting against violence. Y'all gave up on that just like y'all giving up on this. So that's why our communities ain't changed. Because niggas gave up.
You know what it was? Niggas got convinced that we won once Obama got in office. You can see that it was a spike in not only, you feel me, white supremacy, but black on black violence, because they keep track of those statistics more so than any sort of any other intraracial criminal statistics. You feel me? They keep track of black on black crime. They stay on top of that shit. They got specific initiatives and agendas geared towards black on black crime, you feel me? Because that's gonna end up either in a black death or a black incarceration.
Exactly.
So it's a dub.
And I don't know, have y'all seen the Killer Mike video?
No. Yeah, I watched it yesterday and this morning.
Listen, if y'all haven't seen it yet, I will share it. That is one of the most powerful. I love Killer Mike. He stands for something. For that man to be sitting up there crying and saying that this man, it was like a zebra was in the mouth of a lion being mangled. He said it. Period. The analogy of what this man had to go through is just ridiculous. My black men that I am around right now, I fear for them. I've been profiled. They've been profiled. This is some bullshit. You have to stand for something or you'll fall for anything.
Yeah.
And if nobody understands, everybody's tired. If we don't do this like the 60s and everything else, we still gonna be right where we at.
Yeah. And even though we still protesting, don't mean that no progress was made. If anybody remember, 2 years ago, I was just posting a video about how we tried to move in Vandalia and the teacher was treating my child like, you feel me, the way she was treating her, to the point we had to make a 17-minute video, and the only thing the school called me and said is, we just want to know why you went to social media. They didn't care about my daughter crying because she felt she was being racially profiled. And in that video, I made her state, I'm not going to say anything. I want you to convey what you need to convey, because I want to correct it. I would have corrected her if it was not racism. I don't just go around and tell my kid that everything and everybody is racist. I do teach them. And one thing I get tired of people was saying is start at home. Quit victim shaming. We do try. Ain't none of our mamas really, not a lot of us, ain't winning, or parents or anybody who told you to go out here and just don't be conducive to society, be an asshole, be this, don't do nothing. Just, you know what I'm saying? Nobody teaching their kids that shit. They are, but the conversations that we gotta stop having is when you go out the door, say yes sir, say yes ma'am, don't look him in the eye, put your head down, just make sure you make it home. Them ain't conversations that other motherfucking races gotta have.
And listen, I dealt with it firsthand. I graduated from Kettering Fairmont. Out of 1,600 kids, 10 of us was black. I fought my sophomore, junior, and senior year. Why? Because some of these white folks thought they was, what you know about being black? How you gonna tell me what I know about being black? I live it every day.
Exactly.
My senior year,
like Joe
I
Biden.
had a football player and a cheerleader make jokes. They wore black tights. Oh, I wonder what it feels like to be black today.
Yep.
I got taunted for a whole semester.
That's crazy.
And that last semester, I beat the shit out that white boy so bad. I broke my hand. I had to go home. I told my dad, damn, I hit my hand on the wall. And the principal called my dad and said, I don't know what he said to her, but I hate that he got to go home and tell his parents that he got beat up by a black girl.
I wonder what they signs say.
Period. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah. Like, nothing is going to change. If we don't do something, we gotta.
You better get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
No, why we working? Right. He said, this nigga.
We right in the heart of the protest.
On the camera, Donald Trump? You gonna run? Like,
right. Nigga, I ain't, because I already told you, because I'm
what
not,
Trump
I'm not
is doing
the
right
person
now
for that
is
environment.
saying, if they looting, get to shooting.
Yeah, listen.
Nah, if y'all get the looting and shit, you feel me? If y'all breaking into any of the businesses of people that man all over the country, you feel me? The motherfuckers busting windows and all that shit, man.
And you know who been doing it? White men in black outfits and shit with hammers and shit,
Cops.
being caught.
Police.
Yep.
That's who the fuck been doing it for real.
Yep.
Agents.
Anything to tear down the movement.
FBI,
it ain't been one. If you don't realize that it ain't been one black uprising or one black movement that they didn't deemed a threat to the United States, then you ain't thinking. It ain't been one black movement that they ain't said it was public enemy number one. Period.
Here last year, when we had the KKK come down here, they spent all this money to protect them.
$600,000 something. How much they spend on rubber bullets and gas canisters and shit.
Yeah.
Yesterday it went down.
And them new what you say, them wooden nigga
beating sticks.
The nigga beating sticks.
I ain't seen them. They brought out the nigga beating sticks yesterday.
They cashed out for them.
Like, hey man, you hit me with that stick.
That must have been another $600,000. You feel me?
Hey, listen. Long as a nigga see me pressing the police like I press a nigga, I don't mind. Cause I don't play that. You ain't that badge on me nothing. And just like one cop tried to flex his badge of honor from the Oregon, like why would y'all want to do this to officers that saved y'all in Oregon? I said, nigga, you don't get no praise for doing your job. What about all the other times you didn't save niggas and all the other times you shot and arrested? Man,
let's go back to perpetrating. You feel me? Why would you want to be a hero last year and then 365 days later be on the other side of justice and be the villain? You feel me?
Exactly.
You want to show that, show that badge and shit like you got the honor that it represents. You feel me? You trying to prove something that you know ain't true. You want to wear that to mask the shame of being a fucking pig.
Exactly.
You feel me? Real shit.
He feeling it.
I'm the one. Hey, I give it to you straight. On the platter, it don't matter.
Go ahead.
Fuck that.
And they are protesting down here again.
They wanted me to be loud.
They are protesting down here again
like
today.
That, huh?
Okay, girl.
Okay then. Okay. Look at her, everybody. Check her out.
So, and if you are coming down here today, just be careful.
Yeah.
Be mindful.
Be careful, be mindful, and play your position. I'm gonna tell you this now, like he said, if we not trying to force everybody to act the same. We need people that's gonna infiltrate the systems. We need people that's gonna get in positions and make changes too. Everybody don't have to be the pawns out there, the warriors. We need chess players. But just find something that you can do to be conducive. Because when you was just had no choice but to shop and do all that shit with your black people, when you thought this shit was shutting down, where did you shop? You didn't complain. But as soon as they opened this weak ass country back up, I see y'all dissing black business again. Mm-hmm. Y'all been sucking white dick.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go into a mix after this.
Yeah, we gonna end on sucking white dicks.
Yeah. We'll be right back. Malderton. Okay.
Yeah.
My nigga Jimmy.
DJ Bad B.
This is a DJ Bad B exclusive.
Get your bitch in the choker. They not moving like yoga. Mention my name and it's over. Shoot the 30 reloaded. No laundry, I'm a photo. I'm the vibe, I'm the culture. Play with my green, I'm a vulture. I ain't smoking my broken. Get your bitch in the choker. They not moving like yoga. Mention my name and it's over. Shoot the 30 reloaded. No laundry, I'm a photo. I'm the vibe, I'm the culture. Play with my green, I'm a hawker. Stupid ass bitch, I'm assassin. Take the dick out, put it back in. No seatbelt, I'ma crash in. Baby girl, I'm in your back end. to get rid of the Mac 10. Sheet metal, jamming up. You get caught with a brick and gun. How the fuck you keep freeing up? Never match with the autography, cause my black people ain't free enough. And just because you work at Foot Locker, that don't mean you can keep it up. Who's the best rapper in dating shit? I don't know, I ain't keeping up. But I do know that my kids love me with this empty jar catch the lightning bug. Got all these rappers in one jar, no Yahtzee, check them up. Probably feed them to my father T. Then I'm on my business, bruh. You a goofy still wearing Gucci. Guess you just ain't G enough. Oh, you on your 6ix9ine shit. Guess you just ain't street enough. What's my line? I'ma tap in. Beat the pussy, make you tap out. And if that pussy dry up, baby, you gon' have to cash out. And you like some Windex. Empty out your glass out. Shout out to my Bronx nigga. They gon' cut your ass gang, ass gang, ass gang.
DJ That B.
Let's go. Let's get back. One more time. Let's run it. Yeah. Make sure you get it. Get all the footage. Oh, we in the middle of production. I said you on camera. How about I say just want to let you know you on camera. Hello.
Podcast. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Yo. Yeah, I got shirts. Yeah, we talk about everything today. We talking about the protests and the riots and Dayton. Yeah, we represent Dayton hard, so that's what we brought it home. We got a spot, but we coming at ground zero today. Yeah. Yo, quit sucking white dicks. Yeah.
Check him out.
Check him out, everybody. Yeah.
Check him out.
Through the block. We got you passing out. Ain't no ops on this block.
Middle of production. Come on.
Check him out.
Ride to the first chicken little.
I'm losing my microphone.
Is it broke?
That was it. I'll take that. I just gotta make sure I don't talk too loud in the direction. I might knock the
ride with the birds, skating up the bird.
Go, man.
Wait till get served. Baby, what you need? I got pills, I got perk. Or do you want some lean? I got deals, I got served. Ride with the birds, I get feds.
We gonna turn our show down for that. They know the vibes. This shit be live, but we survive. The police lied. We got one more. Okay. Okay, Diddy. What you got back there? I'm gonna get my skates. Okay.
How many of us have them? What bricks? Some just owns a kilo. Bricks. How many of us have them? Bricks.
Hey,
how you can depend on? Yo, cheap, no crack, no king, lost slack, cause I've been drunk, drinking my Lambo. We roll down, white girl Jane Doe, in and out the bando. I found Jongo, goons on the payroll.
Free that nigga Booter.
Bitches is on the boat, still hotel. Gucci carry on, Jolly good strong there. Finish shit strong, just drink the blood. Gone dead wrong. Hit for a brick of ink when I came home. 75 for the club, I'ma get them on.
Hey, tell them we sent them about their business.
I'ma get it on. I can feel any order with a phone call. Hands on my head, fucking B-ball. Young buzz nummy, bricks in the U-Haul. Anyone selling self-strong, jugging all right. How many of us have them? What bricks? 36 O's a kilo. What bricks? How many of us have them? Bricks.
Hey, we back with it. We back with it.
At y'all.
Y'all know what it is.
DJ That B.
Good job, DJ. Yeah. Hey, this the livest podcast, right? This the Clubhouse Live, the livest podcast on the planet where we do shit we never planned. And right now,
never know who's going to walk in.
Yeah, the police.
Check them out, everybody.
Hey, look, that's the fourth time they did this shit.
What? Right. They want to know what's going on.
Hey, listen, y'all. Listen, we are the culture. We brought this shit to ground zero. We not scared. Even if we ain't even protesting.
We ain't never scared. And
so
we just
let you know.
Big shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm telling you. When they see alpha males, they respond to alpha males in a respectful way. You beta males, they probably hit you upside the head with a stick.
Stay home.
But anyway, my mic crackling.
What's happening?
All right, but look, though, I don't even know, man. So we still talking about protests, right? So anything else somebody want to talk about that y'all seen, like?
Nah, see, like I said, remember we was talking earlier, man. I'm not. You can't speak from a point of criticism. When people are doing shit, you feel me? When people are being active towards a cause, you feel me? If y'all working towards the same cause, you feel me? You can't be critical of how people are trying to contribute to your same cause. You feel me?
Yeah.
If you feel like y'all trying to get the $10 and you feel like what you doing is worth $5 and you feel like what somebody else is doing is worth 50 cents, then you need to find 9 more niggas that got that 50 cent worth of effort. You just need to get your motherfucking $10. You feel me? Exactly. It don't matter how we get there, man. We just got to get there together. You feel me? That's the thing. It ain't we being so critical of each other, like we on different sides. You feel me? That's the problem.
Yep.
We can't never move forward together if we ain't together.
We have to stop working against each other and work with each other.
Yeah.
Facts. I mean, that's just the whole thing. Me and my girls, we uplift each other. We work together. I'm a hustler all day. I hustle all the time. My girls, we all on that same level. I had to learn. If my friends are at level A and I'm trying to get to level B and they want to stay at level A, then I need to find the ones that want to be on level B.
Exactly. It's that easy. You know what they say?
And it ain't hard to do. People come in your life for a reason, season, or a lifetime. Figure out who they are.
Yeah. And different, you build different relationships with different people for different reasons.
Right.
Like none of my friends are my friends because of money. I never made money with them dudes.
Exactly.
Them my friends because them is who I chose to be my friends. If we gonna make some money, that's a whole separate relationship. Mm-hmm. I always made sure we separated that because I don't got friends. They're my brothers. So I'm gonna treat you like that. I'm gonna expect you to treat me like that because I'm gonna love you like that. So at the end of the day, it's like everything is being intertwined when everything is its own entity. Yes, they all correlates in some ways, but we need to learn how to work through process again. You fix one thing, you get the answer to one part of the math question to get the other part of the math question.
Correct.
That's what a formula is. So if we don't create a formula, we're never going to make the real impact that we want. I don't have a problem with the way the formula is starting right now because this time it's not isolated riots and shit. This is what you need when the world seen America stand up finally and say, fuck that, burn that bitch down. What the hell is happening across the world right now? It's black people outside of America, y'all.
Been waiting on this.
They've been getting treated like us. We ain't treated nowhere good.
They've been seeing America. They've been seeing how people been treating America.
Yeah.
Iran tried to bring America up on charges. Korea tried to bring America up on charges with the UN for the civil rights injustices against black people in America.
Yeah.
This is what the world has really been waiting on. They see
the world is right. The world is rioting in response of America.
A window to the world and a window for the world to see us. You feel me? The same way.
So my brothers and my sisters know that we got supporters outside of the realm of the eye you can see. So we got a responsibility. We are all leaders here because they don't move unless we do.
Because I know Berlin just protested.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's all around
London
the
been
world.
protesting.
Right.
South Africa went up.
It's black Asians and shit that get put in heels and shit because they darker than the rest of the Asians and shit. They get treated and beat. It's blacks and shit. Like, it's black faces on every continent of this planet. Y'all got to think outside of yourself. Become selfless. You don't have to protest. You don't have to riot to be helpful to trying to make the movement move forward. Understand that, but you are not being conducive, and I'm going to continue to say that shit. If you are on the internet trying to shoot down everybody's ideology and idea of what support for Floyd or Keyshawn or Kylan or Dante or anybody that we done lost. Pete, niggas forget about Pete getting chased up Gettysburg until he fucking smacked the pole and the police lied and said that they stopped chasing him 20 minutes ago. So why the hell would he be just doing 100 up Gettysburg? Or about John Crawford at Walmart, and then when his wife was about to fucking testify, she mysteriously did 100 and killed herself up Gettysburg. But what about the police officer that we've been watching his sign on Gettysburg and downtown all our whole life?
Kevin Bryan.
What's his name?
Kevin Bryan.
They ain't found his killer, but he one of their brothers.
20 years.
20 years.
That's their brother. You feel me? No, he was a what you call a whistleblower. Mm-hmm. They got his ass up through and got his wife up out of here because they forced her to be a part of it.
And she just miraculously disappeared.
Can I take a moment?
Yes.
I want to holler directly at Nanette Whaley.
Okay.
Goddamn, the mayor of the city of Dayton.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Real shit.
No,
real shit. We up in your shit.
I already know.
We up in your shit. You feel me? She right down the street.
Yeah.
You hear me? Real talk. All this talk about public safety. You feel me? You was out there with your mask on, taking pictures with motherfuckers and shit. The city council. That's cool and all that shit, man. But why, when you left, all of a sudden, it was all these sticks and canisters and rubber bullets and shit. Motherfuckers getting hit in the... Why you ain't getting hit in the head with a rubber bullet? You feel me?
For us.
Why you ain't... Why you had a coronavirus mask on instead of a respirator? Because you was out there throwing back canisters at these motherfuckers that's assaulting your citizens. You feel me? Unarmed motherfuckers that live in your city and pay taxes to your city. You feel me?
Wow.
We work and live in your shit. You feel me? And you letting your dogs beat us up in the middle of your shit, in your backyard where you was standing, you feel me, hours earlier. Motherfuckers getting their ass beat. Your citizens, your constituency.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But you know what they
wanna
tell
talk
us?
about public safety. We the threat. You feel me? Because
Guilty
we
by
gonna mess up all
association.
your nice buildings and your new windows and shit.
Could
Bitch. So fuck the arcade. For real. I don't give a fuck about none of that Whaley. Real shit. I ain't like this since the city commission. Real talk. I know, man. I've been doing this shit since motherfucking middle school. Real talk. I did internships in your building and everything before you was up in that bitch. You heard me? And I always been down for my
Nigga
black
said
people.
you heard me.
I ain't playing, dog. For real. This shit hurt my motherfucking heart, bro. Because I had to be scared for my people in they city. You feel me? In they city. Against your dogs, your pet pigs. The fuck? But you want to talk about public safety because you don't want nobody to fuck up your downtown. You want to block off downtown. Why you ain't block off the whole city? You feel me? Because ain't no money around there. You ain't put no cash in there. You feel me? Let the niggas fuck up their own shit. Just make sure they don't fuck up this here.
Facts.
Facts.
And if you disagree with that, that's your problem.
Hashtag impeach Nan Whaley, bro. If y'all don't vote this bitch up out of office, man, y'all suck.
Hey, we're not gonna call women bitches on the show.
I'm gonna call Nan
No,
Whaley.
you're not.
No,
you're not.
She a dog
No,
just
you
like
stop.
the rest of them motherfuckers. What they gonna do, man? I got freedom of speech, baby.
No. You can't call women bitches.
I can call Nan Whaley a bitch. A bitch gonna be a bitch. I learned that. A woman taught me that. You hear me? You call a bitch all day, you better respect a woman. And I ain't got not an ounce of respect for Nan Whaley at all. So I don't give a fuck. What's she gonna do to me?
Well,
there you have it.
There's Nan Whaley, you need to do some contacting because obviously
you need to contact them officers.
Reiterate what you were saying, bro.
Well, I ain't got no respect for that bitch.
All right, yeah. You said about what?
Motherfuckers on the internet bashing people protesting pride. Reiterate what you said.
I mean, yeah, like you can't. I mean, why would you be on there protesting? I mean, why would you be on there going against people that's down here standing up for niggas that look just like you? I just don't understand it. And then everybody got all these ideas about what they feel like should be happening, but ain't nobody doing shit. They on the internet, but you motherfuckers in line to go to fucking arena last night. Mad as fuck. Like, oh my God, I can't get in there. I'm watching y'all. Y'all got dressed. Y'all wasn't worried about coronavirus and none of that shit. They ain't even had no fucking liquor in there. Because y'all spent y'all money. Y'all spent that money in there.
100 to get in the arena.
100 to skip the line.
David was in there. Corona was in there.
Yeah.
He said Corona was in there.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, and that be my issue is that it's frustration amongst what's going on But we try to find like the green light to be like, can we ignore this one? I just want to go out tonight. I don't want to fuck up my, man, y'all want to protest? I wanted to have a barbecue today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so pick and choose. And I don't give a fuck. If you ain't gonna never say nothing about police brutality, I don't give a fuck. But I'm telling you now, I'ma call your ass out every time I see you fight a nigga, shoot at somebody, talk about a motherfucker's lifestyle, or if I see you exposing some motherfucking body on the internet, know that I'm coming for your ass. Because that's what y'all spend y'all time doing. But when it's time to do some shit that really means something, we always questioning it with your scary ass. But let somebody come fuck your girl, or let some girl have sex with your man. Y'all lined up at the park fighting and shit. And it's 900 viewers to watch Patricia Cooley go out here and fight 2 nights in a goddamn row. But y'all don't want to show up to no motherfucking rally. Niggas is out of control, but y'all at the parks shooting around kids and shit. But we out of control down here because they yelling. Ain't nothing gonna happen. But y'all just shot the whole fucking club up at Sheik's. How many bullets they say it was? 150, cuz?
114.
114.
When was this?
At the Sheik's last week.
So,
Friday.
and then you know what I'm saying? And that's why I said I don't intertwine them, because those are their own issues. Those are their own situations. Those are times, and people still spoke out about that shit. But everybody ignored the fact that people spoke out. And to today, they mad that people protesting white violence from white police officers. Now they saying, but nobody said nothing about the 6 shootings over the last couple. Yes, the fuck they did. All the families that lost somebody said something. And all the people who didn't want to be shot at said something. All the people that were scared for their lives coming out of that club that night, not knowing if they were going to live to go to their fucking cars, said something. But y'all ignored it because y'all could go back out the next night. So don't pick and choose when you want to voice what you dislike either. Just like y'all saying, don't pick and choose when to protest.
I'm mad as hell. If you got anything to say about this shit, don't let it be criticism. Cause I'm on your ass, for real. Y'all see that I'm mad as fuck, for real. Like,
he just got pissed. He is pissed, Nan.
Like,
Nan, it's your fault.
Don't let it be no motherfucking criticism, dog. Because this is out, man.
The thing is, what you gonna do?
For real.
Are you gonna stand up or you gonna sit down?
Don't talk about what another motherfucker
And you
doing.
can't say nothing about what nobody else is doing if you ain't doing nothing.
Yeah,
for real.
Because
that's the most
2 years ago,
ever.
2 years ago it was my family. A year before that, it was another family I knew. This year it was multiple families we knew. We all then met or knew somebody that was killed by this shit. And it's not that we saying it don't happen to everybody. It's not saying it don't happen to other races. What we saying is when it comes to us, it's minimum sentencing, light sentencing, or no sentencing at all when it comes to the black life. So when the 100 white people y'all keep talking about was killed more than black people, remember that they probably got convictions. Or remember that shit probably happened that never happens when a black life is taken.
And also, you have to take into account that white Americans make up 72% of this population. We are a small
13, right?
Maybe 13 to 18% of this population.
There's more Mexicans here than us.
Motherfuckers need to fill out
they're the minority now,
so that we get represented in this shit for real. Fill out the between the 5% and 30 African American, man. We need to fill in that 5% so we know what's what. You're talking the large majority of Americans are white Americans. So that small amount of white Americans make it that small percentage. I think that it was only 42 Americans. I'm trying to give it to the people, man. But
they need to go back and listen.
When it comes to population, white Americans make up 72% of the American population, but it was 42 out of 288, I think. People shot by the police this year. That only makes up about 13%. So for all America, that is the percentage of white people killed by the police compared to 70% of them being the population. You feel me? It's a very small amount, and black people was right behind them with, I think, 31, which will only be about 2% lower, 10-11%. You feel me? So how we right behind white people when they got 3, 4 times, 5 times our population?
Don't touch your mic.
It's slipping. This right here.
You tilted it.
Nah, tilted. This right. That's what I was trying to avoid. Nah, it ain't this. It's this. This is missing. Remember?
Yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying. I had to hold that motherfucker, but this will keep rocking like that. Yeah.
Always.
Man.
You can talk. Let's keep talking. I got you.
I was just trying to give people numbers, man, for real, because people try to make that argument like it's more white people killed, it's more white people that done got killed by the police. Like, it should be, because it's 70% of y'all around this motherfucker, you feel me? How do y'all find time? How do y'all pick out all these black people to kill?
Yeah.
Why is that we see all these black people getting killed by the police when there's so many more of y'all?
Exactly.
For real, these numbers should be astronomical.
But you know why?
If it's so many black people, if it's 10% out of 13% in the country, it's 10% black people getting shot by the police. Shouldn't it be about 69% white people getting killed by the police? Wouldn't that make numbers? I mean, wouldn't that make sense with the numbers? You feel me? It don't work out like that because they don't police them the same way they police us.
No, they serve and protect them.
Wait a minute, that's just
they
like
police us.
There's a lady on the internet right now that they've been showing. I think it's Ottawa, but she went in on a police officer about writing her a ticket. Writing her a ticket. And I mean, she went in on him. You ain't writing me no fucking ticket. Da-da. You know what I'm saying? He was just, hey, calm down. The white man that just shot and went on a rampage, they arrested him and gave this man bottled water.
Yeah, he was thirsty.
Bottled water and gave it to him.
Remember Dylan Roof got the motherfucking
McDonald's, didn't he? Or
Burger King. And you know he made that request. They was gonna take it straight to Mickey D's. You feel me? They was gonna make sure he ate something.
Said, I don't eat.
He said, they said, you got them motherfuckers, boy. We gonna give you a Happy Meal. He said, nah, I like Burger King.
Get it, my
well, we got you, deal.
And they
come on.
Right.
He said they called him Deal.
You know they knew that boy.
But you know what?
You know
man?
they went to Klan rally with his daddy. You feel me?
I don't think we ever sounded this angry on the mic.
I mean, I ain't never been this angry live, bro. I don't go live when I'm mad.
They know we not fucking playing. Like we not playing, bro. Like we would have stayed. Like I just really wanted us to come down here so we can just sit down here and really soak it in. Because as I sit down here, it pisses me off.
Where
I'm
looking
around at all this nice ass shit that's around. I'm like, why the fuck?
The shit that they protected last night from the niggas. They seen them motherfuckers was mad.
Apartments, houses. You got $1,200 rent property over here to overlook the dirty ass river. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I want to ask your opinion on it. Can I ask your opinion on it? Yeah. You're a black man. I don't know. You might be African American. Yeah. I said you're a black man. You might be African American. I'm going to get your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're on podcast. Bro. This is a Clubhouse Cons. Yeah, so listen. I just got a quick question for you. You see what's going on down here, right? Yeah. How you feel about it? What's your take on the whole scenario? You know what I'm saying? This discussion is about protesting, rioting, and is it conducive if you with it or are you against it? So there's really no wrong answer.
Of course, I'm always with the protest, though, because we all hurting from the same stuff. Okay. We all feel the same pain. And unfortunately, today, I have to say, I realize that it's generational pain. Like, this isn't something that we're going through. This is something that our elders and their elders have been going through, and it's the same pain that's trickling down. So at this point, for me to give my honest opinion, at first I did feel some kind of way about things being destroyed because I didn't necessarily see a need for it to go that far. Okay. But at the same time, it's the same principle as owning a dog. Like if I tell you to stop pulling his tail and you continue to pull his tail and he turn around and bites you, who am I to say shit about it anymore?
Right. I check him out, everybody.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Yeah, that was good. That was good, boy. We had to keep that. Check him out, everybody.
It's been weighing in because I'm from Kentucky. I'm from Louisville, and they started Thursday.
Oh man,
and I was down there Thursday.
They did them bad down there.
You DJ, don't you?
Yeah.
What's your DJ name?
DJ J Biz.
J Will?
I do
You busy media.
You said where?
My dude, man. I knew you was familiar, dog.
I'm skating every Sunday.
I knew that
was skate buddies. Look, see. But yeah, though, like man, yeah, that's you said from. You've been following it from your home all the way from here to Cincinnati to here. Yeah.
This is my third city.
Okay.
Like from Thursday, I was in Louisville. I just got here today, but I was in Indiana. And last night they tore that motherfucker up. So this is my third city, and I'm just watching everything be shut down. And I understand from the standpoint of this being their job to make sure that things are shut down and so forth and so on. But all in all, like I just said, what can I say after I've told you to stop pulling this goddamn tail?
Yeah.
What is there for me to do? Like at this point, whatever the fuck gets tore up, it's y'all's fault. because y'all been asking for this time and time and time again. No matter how many times we took a stand and we spoke and said, this is how we feel, this is what's going on, that was us telling you to stop pulling that tail.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I appreciate that, bro.
No
We gonna I think I follow you on Facebook, so I'm gonna add you in it because it's probably on our live. But we usually put our audio up every week so that way I can check you out, man. And then, man, tell them did y'all do something? Did you come down here the other day?
No, I just got here today.
They had an outside.
This was shot Junior's video. This was shot Sat's video, man.
I know the DJ that was DJ.
Yeah, I missed it. I was like, damn, why y'all didn't tell me?
I wasn't even in town. I was in Indiana when they did it because they called me.
So how bad is it down there?
In Indiana?
I know Louisville bad, man.
Oh yeah, Louisville. Sir, that first night, just Thursday night when they started, 7 people got shot.
Mm.
So that was 2 days ago.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like, so did they have? All right. So another last question I want to ask is: any of them places did you see armed citizens like enticing the police, or how was it? Who was doing?
That's a whole other conversation. I'm definitely seeing 2 different kind of people that are going down there to protest. You have people. I actually made a post on Instagram, and the funny thing is, it was a picture that I took, but the actual caption ended up meaning more to me than the actual picture did. The caption said, "Band together, not for the chaos that will ensue, but the peace that we pursue." So for the people that were there literally to create havoc and cause problems, who aren't even really here for the purpose of the protest, or the people that we've lost, y'all need to go the fuck back home.
Right.
Exactly. In the fucking war.
Yes.
That's really all it is. Like, I've seen, when I was in Louisville, I seen people that I know, people that I grew up with, literally wearing more armed gear than the police were. I kid you not. They had on vests, rifles, and gas masks. They were ready for what was to come. And a few of them, I know for a fact that they were personally there to make sure that our people were protected. They weren't there to egg anything on.
And that's most of our cities got those kind of organizations that usually do the front line to control it. We had ours, the Black Panther parties and stuff, who lined up to protect the citizens who are just going to be angry. And then we at least got armed, and we can at least say that we protected them.
That's exactly what it is. They were down there. There's video of them. As a matter of fact, there's a picture floating around Facebook right now where there was a group of black people surrounding an officer that got separated from the rest of the group, so nobody beat his ass. Literally, there's a picture of people standing holding arms, making sure that he didn't get beat up because he got separated from the rest of the police. And that was in Louisville. So,
and the white women holding arms to protect the black protesters. That was in Louisville.
And that's what we trying to put out. That's why we even brought it down here to because we could have stayed at home and did it like we usually do. But we we need to go to ground because we want to ask some questions. Because like they said, it's different opinions even amongst us about how to approach. I'm more militant. I'm ready to go and I'm ready to take the charge and the bullet because that's the type of mentality I have for my people. You got other people that want to be intellectual. They want to infiltrate systems. And
and
you need everybody.
Their own means of getting to the same goal, and it's going to take all of us to get there. So there's nothing wrong with it at all.
All right, so how you feel? That goes to that question. How you feel about when people on Facebook who won't do anything but be on Facebook and criticize, basically? You just criticize everything that everybody doing because all they do is sit at home. Look at that mic.
No, I think you was holding the headphones to the microphone.
Yeah, all right. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been seeing a lot of people on Facebook just criticizing everything that everybody's doing. Like, and then they use that argument, that talking point that we learned from our white predecessors. But what about your own crime? What about y'all community? And I'm like, that's different. Like you said when we had that, you said that's a whole different conversation.
Sure.
We're talking about this.
Right.
And that's what people got to learn how to stick to. When we talking about them, we don't need to bring up us. We can talk about us later when we get back to the bunks.
Sure.
We don't need to be down there arguing with each other like, y'all want to be down here, but this. It don't make no sense.
Most definitely. So,
they can't hear you.
Huh?
I gotta get back to the mics.
The mics ain't making us hear it. Just got to yell. He just far. He quiet. We'll get you on there, though, man. I appreciate you, though, bro.
No problem at all.
I appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate y'all coming down here to do this because honestly, it's going to take us to document what is going on now for our history books because for years we've had to learn what we went through based off of what they're telling us what we did.
Exactly.
Damn.
It takes the cameramen that we have, it takes the podcast, it takes the live video feeds for people to see what it is we are doing and why we're doing it versus what they want us to believe that we did and why we did it.
Facts.
So,
we create our own narratives And this is our history. So we have to leave these imprints, because if we don't, like you said, somebody will tell it for us and it'll be ass wrong. That's how I felt about when the shooting happened. What did I say on that news? They had me across the whole world talking to every news. I said the same thing. I said, I'm not here to gain nothing off of what we went through. I just want y'all to get the correct story so that y'all don't be spreading a false narrative about what the fuck happened. True. And they won't tell y'all that he was down there directly shooting people of color. You know what I'm saying? They want to intertwine everybody because a couple extra people got hit. But it was a purpose for certain shit that he did, and they be trying to ignore that. So I felt it was my job at that time to come out the gate and tell the real story. So now you can't skip over that because that was the story that was told first.
Right.
So,
no,
man.
I get you.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Like they don't never tell you about Martin Luther King's last speech and shit. You feel me? They teach you all about Martin Luther King while he was with the white people. But when he said that he might have made a mistake, you feel me? When he said he may have integrated his people into a burning house and got blamed like a couple weeks later or a couple days later or some shit, feel me? They don't want to tell you about that. They don't want to tell you why Martin Luther King.
Tell them about that. You told me that speech that they keep on using was actually from the speech that they hated him for, right?
Yeah. Really? The mountaintop speech where he said, I may not make it to the mountaintop with you, but we as a people will make it to the mountaintop. Yeah. They isolate that quote, but they don't tell you about the burning house. You feel me? They don't tell you that the dream that he had in 1963 on the March on Washington. You feel me? They don't tell you that in 1968 he said that the dream that he had back then has turned into a nightmare. They don't tell you those things. Damn. They don't tell you that he was changing his mind and his thinking. You feel me?
They said, just put the mic up on it. Put him all the way up in his face. Let him talk to him.
After Malcolm X was killed, everybody changed their mind. That's where the Black Panthers came from. The Black Panthers came out of Oakland to protect Betty Shabazz. You feel me? Because she was out here with 6 children. You know, she had the 4 girls when he was alive, and she was pregnant with the 2 twins when he got killed. So she had 6 children to take care of on her own. He was ousted from the Nation of Islam. The nation wasn't going to take care of him no more. So organizations like the Black Panthers were in charge of helping to finance and protect her.
I can hear you low right here.
Shit. I ain't even on camera.
You are on camera. And you are live.
Oh, shit. Yeah. What's up? Okay, that's my baby mama, man. She talking shit.
No, they can't hear you.
You don't want me to yell. Nah. But like I was saying, they tried to twist that. They tried to manipulate that image of Martin Luther King because before, you feel me, before he had a holiday or any of that shit, you feel me, most of us wasn't even alive. You feel me? So it's like you feel me. My mama was 5 years old when Martin Luther King got killed. You feel me? So they could tell my mama any goddamn thing in the world. Martin Luther King was the nigga that did this and this and this and this.
Exactly.
And you feel me? She would have had to believe him because the only sort of first-hand experience she could have had of Martin Luther King was when she was 5 years old at the oldest. You feel me? Yeah. So think about that. My mom done passed away. You feel me? So me being the next generation, my people are even further removed. We had to learn through people who were just told something about a motherfucker.
Yeah.
We able to do research for ourselves now. You feel me? And that's what you got to do for everybody and everything. Because you can't just form an opinion off of what you think. You feel me? You got to know something.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's 6. Well, you got something, Sunshine? Because me and Denzel took over the show today. Sunshine.
Man, I'm sorry.
I ain't as radical as them I am with certain things, but no, we have really just hit every point. My biggest thing is we got to stand up. We have to do it. We got to stand up. We have to do this. We have to support our black men. We have to stand by them. We have to do something. Do something. Like you said, don't sit around and talk about the shit and post the shit on Facebook. Get out here and do it.
Right. 100 likes ain't gonna save your life.
Not at all.
I'm gonna put that on the shirt.
I like that.
100 likes ain't gonna save your life. Ooh.
Ooh. It's the truth.
Ooh.
It's the truth. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do for your kids? I have a grandson who's 5 years old. I'm afraid every day. Every single day. I'm afraid for my brothers. I'm afraid for my fathers.
See, look,
I'm afraid
on the mix so we can
because
talk.
we don't know exactly what's going on. And 45 ain't doing shit to help us. He's making it work. He wants us to be like this all fucking day long.
Now he leave.
He don't give a fuck about us and never have, never will. Coming from a man who won't even put Obama's picture up in the White House where every other president's picture is at. He is afraid of black people. He don't like us, never have, and never will. And he has shown it over and over and over. So what are we going to do?
Look at this.
What are you going to do?
Just look at them, everybody. Red in the motherfucker. We having a good old time downtown.
Boy, listen. They on their way. I guess it's a rally.
All right.
We were told it's going to be a rally either at Courthouse Square again or even where we're at Riverscape.
All right, well, you know what? We're going to get into a mix. We're going to come back, wrap the show up, man. We had a good time with y'all today.
Yes.
And we don't want to hold y'all too much longer, but don't go nowhere. Because you want to know what it is? It's a fucking hot DJ Fat B mix. It's the Clubhouse Live, the loudest podcast on the planet. We about to dance. So, get your line dancing shoes on, white people. Let's go.
Hello? Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie, man. This shit going crazy right now, man. This motherfucking phone won't stop ringing, goddammit.
DJ Bad B.
Something like that, but no, this a bug roll, nigga. This all bug.
Not for real.
I was pinging plays bouncing off the wall. At least $50 profit every call. Blood money get to looking like a star. This a blood roll. We ain't selling all. Blood roll. We ain't selling all.
Yeah, again, they know they pulling up.
Yeah, baby, this a blood roll. We ain't selling all.
So how much you got?
Yeah, baby, this is blessing of my prayers. God send me a plug. Used to be a runner, now I'm running it up. Yeah, the bitches used to play me, now them hoes wanna fuck. Give them quickies like Miguel, I don't wanna be loved. Gotta count $1 million before I come to the club. All cap until it happened, now I'm stacking it up. Got some bitches lacking balance in the back of the truck. For an eater, she too eager for some dick in her gut. I don't fuck with you niggas cause y'all dick in the butt. I ain't sipping on no liquor cause I'm quicker to bust. Chasing demons, racing demons, talking stick in the clutch. If it's tension, I ain't flinching in the stick, I'm a bust. He's on call, not like dog. Plays on call, money bouncing off the wall. Truth be told, keep that pole. Ice so cold, big blood roll. I was pinging plays bouncing off the wall. At least $50 profit every call. Blood money get to looking like a star. This a blood roll, we ain't selling all. Blood roll, we ain't selling all.
West side.
Yeah, baby, this a blood roll. We ain't selling all.
It's Kitty.
Yeah, baby, this a blood roll.
Bringing in the pack, keep singing. All these hoes keep scheming when your girlfriend leaving. Bitch, beat it, I'm with it. Keep your pussy, I don't need it. Gotta play for a spank, where you at, what's up with it? Call the road, niggas know I let you get a good ticket. I'm a real city nigga, all I know is go get it. Got time for the West till I die, I'm representing. When the Flyers wasn't shit, I had a hoodie and a fitted. I got Kelly when it's snowing outside. Front door broke, I keep going outside. Smoking pink blunts while I'm peeking out the blinds. Phone on the charger, they gon' roll it till it die. Line jumping every stick, I sell dog. Long as they never call, get my info to the low. I ain't stopping till I fucking sell it all. Reinvest, I'm tryna ball, even if it's something small. Go small, go slow, go slow, go slow.
DJ Bad B.
Said he
cut his head off if he had mine. Only thing you can get back is your downtime. You gotta keep your watch when you trafficking in traffic. And a nigga tryna rob you, don't let him have it. I'm a boss, man, I got it out the mud. 100,000, man, I got it off the drugs. I'm in love with some French junkies, though. Street life, you can't show nobody love. Dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy. Nigga, I'm the dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy. I said, nigga, I'm the dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy. Nigga, I'm the dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy, dope boy. Cash out, what it do?
Live call DJ. Dumbass.
What's up, nigga? Where you going?
Cash out, bitch.
Bitch, like me, I'm in a minute's head. But hey, pour 8 a walk, mix it with the red. Heard them boys telling they be with the feds. Yeah, all exotic bows, we ain't getting red. Hey, Billy GT with them buttons on it. Yeah, playing with that paint, put an onion on it. She got a brand new Drake, it's 100 on it. I went and got my own bag, I don't want for nothing. Hit that shit with that wop, we gon' double up. You know the play, run it up, then we fuck it up. I walk right up out the feds to 200 plus. Between me gang, that's 200 shots.
New day, more hundreds, I'm a real pack dumper. Then I step on the work like the electric slide. I serve the whole world, I got American pass. All my niggas Von Millers, they gon' get a sack. When they did that little time, yeah, you don't know nothing about that. I'm a different type of day, nigga, I already told you that. So much dog around this bitch, we gon' need a kennel. I'm the man around this bitch, take a good look at me. And I need my money now, you ain't got me, nigga. Tossing balls all day, just like Bocce, nigga. Move that bag, ain't sap, just like Rocky, nigga. Serve a nigga all pound, I ain't gotta lock it, nigga. I got white boy in, I'm talking air impact. If you don't like it like this track, nigga, you can bring it back. Where I'm from, we sellin' fit, nah, I won't do no fraud. Tryna get this aid off, nigga, just like Hitler. I cut a nigga lips off, just for snitching. Shot with your dog, I'm on the heat in the wintertime. Shot with your dog, I'm on the air in the summertime. Fuck what you heard, little nigga, it's bags time.
Big Rocky on me in a minute's head. But hey, pour 8 a walk, mix it with the red. Heard them boys telling they be with the feds. Yeah, all exotic bows, we ain't getting rich. Hey, Billy GT with them buttons on it. Yeah, playing with that paint, put an onion on it. Yeah, she got a brand new Drake, it's 100 on it. I went and got my own bag, I don't want for nothing. Hit that shit with that walk, we gon' double up.
We got the hottest DJ.
Fuck it up. I walk right up out the feds to 200 plus. Between me gang,
that's 200 shots, nigga. Oh, yeah.
DJ Bad B.
Yes.
Hey, listen, man. Listen. Excuse me. I love Sunshine. Hey, that's the first DJ to do it. Yeah, man. If you ain't sending us your, hey, listen. Hey, listen. We ending the show like this, my niggas. If y'all niggas ain't sending us y'all music, we is the ones breaking niggas' music.
We playing your shit downtown in the heart of the city. You hear me?
We got white people down here dancing to your shit right now.
Your shit right now.
Listen. Yeah. If you ain't fucking with us, you ain't fucking with the right show. We the livest podcast on the planet. We do shit we don't plan it. We got the hottest host and the hottest DJ, nigga. And the best.
They said homie playing slappers, turn him up.
Yeah, they ready. Tell them we about to end on the bang. We want to make sure y'all tune in every week, 3 to 5. Yes. Sundays, we was late today, but 3 to 5 usually. You can find us on all podcast applications everywhere. You can get these on also on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. But we about to turn y'all up on the way out the door.
Who is this nigga?
What do you say?
What you say, bro? EK Casillas, what the fuck? I don't know. Fucking rapper wanna be. Who is you? Say what you say what you really want to say, my nigga.
We'll beat your ass.
Hey, come downtown, my nigga. We don't even know who you is.
Rapper 101.
You unfamiliar. You unfamiliar, my nigga. We don't even recognize you. You ain't a member, my nigga.
Rapper what? Hold on.
You ain't a member, my nigga.
Make money off the show. Make money off the show. Hey. Get in there, Mike. Come on. Get over there. Come on. Whoa. Hey. What else talking about? Yeah. Hold on. You know I'm all about sex. That's what I'm trying to get out.
tried to double up. So you better hurry up and go and hit me up. You want a sack, you can hit me on my flip phone. You want a show, you can hit me on my iPhone. I'm just a trap nigga, really getting grams gone. I'm just a trap nigga, really getting pounds gone. I'm in a foreign car, smoking all the hoes on. If you ain't calling about no money, then leave me alone. You know my time is money, that's why I rock and roll. And I've been trying to sit your broke asses in the stove. I'm rolling up fucking cookie, yeah, back to back. I told my brother just chill, I'ma get him a lack. Young nigga going hard, running through the pack. I'm in sex and I'm really fucking up the pack. You better check, you really fucking up the pack. You need to get a fucking job cause you can't track. All these bands in my pocket look like a bone. I feel like Peasy cause I never ever need a book. I'm like a chef on the streets, I get you cooked. I'm the man on these beats, I'm about to get me booked. I got my shooter in this bitch, you know he got you shook. And I can get your ass shot with a stiff look. My nigga Dave in the cell, put it on his book. I know some niggas that'll hit you, they some real crooks. You know I move the pack quick like a fucking vet. That's why I got all of these carrots on my fucking neck. I die in this bitch about my damn respect. Money making in this bitch, I put it on the set. Money making, cash money, nigga. All I want is money, nigga. Make some money, nigga. Get some money, nigga. Shout out to the DJ, man. You can get money too, nigga. Shout out to the DJ, man. Shout out to the guys, man. We had fun, man. This shit was fun. Can we play Clubhouse Live one more time? Hey, and we still got Dope Flow music. What's going on? We downtown.
Send that music to clubhouselive@gmail.com.
If any other rappers on here, send that music to the guys, man.
Clubhouselive@gmail.com.
Clubhouse to downtown
Sir.
right now.
Hey, DJ Fat B, it's one of them.
Okay.
Clubhouse. This is the 10-year anniversary. Shout out to the team. Clubhouse Live Podcast. Clubhouse. This the intro. R&B Clean.
What's up with it?
DJ Clubhouse. Like the feds got me tapped, I'm hitting plays. Throw me the ball, running back, I got the numbers. Bitch, I'm running up the board. All these trophies in the room, like I'm giving out awards. I'm a beast. Yeah, I'm a dog. Before I learned to walk, I had to learn how to crawl. They can't handle the time, so they working with the law. They hate to see me up, but they love to see me fall. I ain't going nowhere, nigga. Clubhouse. Be a humble. I'm trying to rumble in the jungle when they are up in this bitch. All the talking turn to mumbles. Went to school to learn about how to be the case. You niggas pussy. It's written all over your face. If it ain't facts, then I ain't speaking it. I know work the bars, niggas still ain't reaching it. Break a heart, now she out here preaching. But fucking with a dog, come with fleas and leeches. Get out. Clubhouse. Down the club. We brought that bitch to the house, and it's only members only, so we kicking niggas out. Whole party VIP, all bitches on the couch. They was sleeping on the movement, now they caught up in the drought. It's lights out, like you ain't paying shit. You made your bed, it ain't my fault, you gotta lay in it. Police kill my cousin, catch that bug, and then we spraying shit. R.P. to Kanan, in his name, you better not playing it. Clubhouse. Like a big bag of that crack, and I get money. Yeah, I'm running up these stacks and I got flavors. And bitches soaking it, stay dripping in this sauce every day, so they notice it. My haters salty, whole lot of sodium. They get jealous every time I'm sitting up at the podium. They was doubting, tried to tell them pussies, now I'm showing them. Seen a couple ops up in this car that started boring them. Let's go. Clubhouse. It's fun. I'm a media man now. You know, like, this the intro though. Like, what's up, Giselle? What's up, Sunshine? What's up, Twan? What's up, Post White? What's up, Ron B? What's up, G? What's up, Lee? What y'all doing? Come on. What's jump? It's Coochie Baby, nigga. I got my nigga Young Mike with me. Mr. Go Getter. Young Smash. Let's make it. Cause I'm 100. What's the plan? What's the move? I'm 100. Is you cool? What's the plan? What's the move? I'm 100. Is you cool? Okay. Man, I'm 100. Okay. Man, I'm 100. Okay. Man, I'm 100.
push me, cause they gon' do nothing. You ain't with 100 pussies. I got 100 goals, we got 100 straps. We got a man of peace, that's like 100 racks. Sweep me where that money at, tryna get our tummies back. Full-time brand, and I gotta sell this honey catch. I might not want it only. Go hard for that quality. If it's less than 100, I ain't tryna snobby. Holla, I'm 100 like $1. Holla that dollar, get the work from the koalas. Hey, I said I'm feeling the beat. I'm really from the streets, I be healing the geeks. My niggas don't sneak, we just pull up and creep. If you niggas don't work, then you niggas don't eat. I done starved 100 days, so I know 100 ways I can run through my city streets and get paid.
Hey, y'all, fuck with us. And I think in the next couple weeks we're gonna have an outside party. Yeah. I think we should have an outside party. You wanna come to our party?
We might have an outside
party. We might have an outside party.
You might not get in.
You might be on the fence outside.
You might need a t-shirt.
What's the plan? White people around.
Get this shit out the box.
White people.
Bills, $20 a shirt.
White people allowed.
With the hats.
Check him out, everybody. White people.
$20 a shirt right now.
Give me some.
Bills going on.
Give me something to look at.
Don't put that white out. That's my shit.
Oh shit! All right then, nigga. Shit. Well then.
That black.
There we go. Something else for you.
Ain't no black on black crime on this shirt. This black on white.
Wait a minute.
That's an Oreo.
Wait a minute.
That's an Oreo. I'm done with bro. Fat B, what else you got over there?